Great Video Game Ideas Not Used video, GVGIU for short. As always, I'm Andre, and it is a pleasure to share my thoughts with you. I'm heading into work and just wanted to do a quick video. Unfortunately, I did try to do some unboxing videos, and they all got botched. So, it kind of sucks. Because I got an Android gaming tablet, and that unboxing video got botched by one of my kids because I had let one of them hold the phone while I was recording it, and they accidentally stopped the recording like pretty much halfway through the unboxing and didn't say anything. So that got scrapped. My Project X Zone, once I got that, I did an unboxing for that. That got scrapped because too much was happening and I didn't get to focus on the unboxing, so I kind of scrapped that. And then I ended up with getting a copy of Bayonetta for Xbox 360, Castlevania Lord of Shadows, Mirror of Fate for 3DS, and I got Call of Duty Ghosts for the Wii U. Did that as an unboxing video. All of that got botched, and I'm so upset about that because I was so excited about doing those unboxing videos, and they all got ruined. So I can't really do them now. Oh man, I beat The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. For some reason, I guess it's because maybe because I'm used to playing The Legend of Zelda, but I literally only died 3 times in that game, and I crushed all of the bosses. There was only a couple of them that gave me any trouble, and the ones that gave me trouble, I ended up figuring them out and beating them the second time I fought them without much work. So it's a little baffling that I beat that like that. I didn't go through and 100% get everything in the game. So that's the next task, is to find every item that I missed and go back and get it. Because all of the dungeons stay open for you. You don't have to take them on in any particular order. So, which is what made me so excited and happy about that game. And trust me, it is worth the money. If you have not played it yet, it's worth the money. It's like me, I flew through the bosses my first go through, but I'm going to do a second playthrough on the hero mode and see what difference that makes, because the monsters are supposed to be tougher to beat. Obviously, I'm figuring it's they do way more damage and they take longer to kill. That's what my guess is. It would be something special if Nintendo found a way to make their AI change drastically in hero mode to a point where you actually have to strategize how you fight them. But yeah, I got through the game though. It was fun. I enjoyed it every moment that I played it. I can honestly say that there was never a moment that I played that game that I felt bored. None. Not a moment. And right now, I'm currently working on Project X Zone. I got myself 7.5 hours into that game. On day one. Day one, 7.5 hours in that game. I've heard it's about maybe 40 to 50 hours long. But I went through that game. I've been playing it. I'm having fun playing it. I'm enjoying the storyline and everything in it. I don't like the way some of the characters meet up, but it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it's not like your normal RPG. I'd say this is like the Marvel vs. Capcom of RPGs. If you played it, you know exactly what I mean when I say that. If you haven't and it intrigues you, I I'm telling you, it is worth picking up. And I was one of the many people, and I will admit this, I was one of the many people who sent letters to Namco Bandai, or Bandai Namco, whichever way they want to call it, in the game. And I'll say this, in the game, when you look at some of the characters' backstories, it's listed as Namco Bandai, but on the box it's Bandai Namco. So they don't know what way they want to be called. I think Namco Bandai sounds better myself, but I was one of the few people who sent them letters petitioning them to localize the game to other regions, including the US. So I'm very happy that they did, because if they didn't, I would be pissed off. Well, I wouldn't be pissed because I wouldn't know what the game was like, but I'm glad that they ported it over. Not ported it over, localized it. And I'm so happy that they localized it. But man, it was just, the game is fun. It's amazing. If you like RPGs, I'm pretty sure you would like this. But if you're like a fighting game fan, or just like a fan of like the three companies involved, Sega, Capcom, and Namco in particular, you'll love this game, because it literally dives into the different storylines and lore of different series, and these characters meet up in these awkward situations, and somehow it all just seems to work itself out in a way that actually makes sense. Like, my biggest gripe is that some characters meet up in weird places that they just don't seem to fit with other characters. But then you'll have matchups that just go together perfectly. Whether, even if the characters aren't necessarily from like the same universe or era or timeline. So I mean, it makes it worth it for me to play it, because I'm a fan of all three companies. So yeah, from my perspective, it is a great game. It's one, if I was to give it a grade right now, I'd say it's like an A-. And that is a high grade for me to give a game. I'm thoroughly enjoying that. I don't see myself putting it down until I actually beat it. So it's taken up a lot of my time already. And like I said, I enjoy it a lot. It is it's fast-paced, it's fun. I mean, it can be a little quirky at moments, a little bit racy sometimes with the things that they say. And a lot of innuendo used. I swear, a lot of innuendo used. But the game is good, no matter what. It's an amazing game, and I'm like glad that Namco made that. Now, they do have an opportunity to make a 3-way crossover fighting game, but that would be up to all three companies if they would be willing to do that. I think they should, because certain characters meet up with each other and they talk about how they would have liked to have met in other different circumstances to be able to fight. So I mean, you guys already like kind of alluded to it might be a possibility. I say go ahead and do it. But I'm going to play through that game and see how everything boils down, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm so ticked off though. I mean, I know X and Zero in the game, and I have not come across them yet. So I'm hoping that they're like, I'm not too far. I mean, if I got like another hour or two of gameplay to get to them, I don't care. But I want those characters like so badly. It was like I haven't seen Mega Man X in a game, and I don't know how long. Like officially as a character in a game, he has not been in one in a while. So I'm like, come on, I want to see X in a game. And like, Zero's in there. I'm like, and Zero's my favorite character overall. He is my favorite video game character. So yeah, I'm waiting to see those two, because I want to see what they can do and the combinations that they can be used as and with. It's just, that game is something to be reckoned with. I wish that they would have made like a Wii U version, or maybe they might make a home console version of that game. And I doubt they will. It would be cool if they did, because they could put so much more in it by doing it on a Wii U disc, which is 25 gigabytes of space. And I know a 3DS cartridge is not going to hold that much information. But I digress. I just sat here gushing about that game, so yeah. Next in line of my RPGs to buy is going to be Bravely Default, because I've heard a great number of good things about the game, and I've heard some annoyances from some people about it as well. But either way, it's on my list of games that I'm going to be likely to pick up and enjoy myself. I mean, I've played the demo a little bit, haven't really been able to get very much into the demo, because every time I try to play it, I get pulled away from it by something happening. So maybe real life doesn't want me to play Bravely Default, but I will play that game. Gosh, yeah. And as far as home console games, I'm probably going to start diving into Bayonetta 2, and I'm definitely digging myself into Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, because I really want to get further. I want to build up my character in that game so I can actually go on some hunts with people, but I haven't really been playing it, and I need to play it. Hopefully you guys will understand, and you'll want to join in a session or something with me, and we can go ahead and do some hunts and take down some gigantic monsters and have some fun while we do it. But either way, I'm going to still play it and enjoy it. I just have to dedicate myself some time to actually be able to sit and play it, which is why I'm probably going to end up getting the 3DS copy of the game, so I can transfer my data to it and play it that way. Because I've just been spending a little bit more time with my 3DS than I have my Wii U, but my Wii U stays at home, so it doesn't go everywhere with me like my 3DS does. I'm planning on getting some more videos out. I just need the time to actually sit and do them, and it has to be when my kids are, calmed down, where I can actually be heard on camera, so I can get this stuff done and up, and you guys can give me your input and thoughts. But yeah, I think I've gushed enough about my excitement for the games that I have, and I'm going to love playing them. I know I'm going to enjoy the hell out of Bayonetta. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to enjoy Bayonetta. I know I'm going to enjoy that game and get myself prepped for Bayonetta 2 when it comes out. So I'm going to say this now for everybody who is a Nintendo console owner. If you are solely a Nintendo console owner, that's fine. But I think you should support Platinum and purchase the first game, a copy of it, for either the 360 or the PS3. I don't recall if it was on PC. But either way, get that game, support Platinum by purchasing that game new, so that they know that their fans, that the people that are interested in it, support them, and still go ahead and get Bayonetta 2. And then, and if you want, send Platinum a letter or something. Send them something to say, hey, look, I bought this for such and such console, but I do want it on the Wii U if you guys are willing to do it. I've already put my money down. I'm already investing my money in it. That's how you gotta get these companies to pay you mind most of the time. a lot of them don't want to do something and not know that they're going to get anything out of it. So if we want a Wii U port of the original Bayonetta game, we gotta put some money down for it. Like, Nintendo saved the franchise from going MIA on us. So what we can do is let Platinum know, hey, look, we'd like a Wii U port. It's one that will utilize the gamepad in the same way that Bayonetta 2 would. And I think that sounds fair, and I doubt that they would really have much of a problem doing that, seeing as, you know, the first one wasn't an exclusive and wasn't being directly funded by one company. Well, at least one console company. So that's what I say. I mean, you don't have to agree with me, but I think if we spent more time supporting at least the companies that do their best for us, we would get more out of our gaming experiences. But anyway, I am done with that. So thank you very much for listening in. Keep your eyes and ears out for more of my stuff. And until the next time, enjoy your games.